EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. 18 Rattler. Let's go. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, sack. Valdez-Scantling on the move. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Let's go now. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Roll. Go.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
18 Cardinal.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That one complete to A.T. Perry. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Huh.
Back to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by P.J. Locke. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, was in this league.
And he will score. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Seattle. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Ready, ready. Go, Lee. Go. Here we go. Set. Set, go.
no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
They send Sutton in motion. A throw right side is intercepted.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing. Inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Ready. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Warrior 70. Ready. Ready.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll try again. It's second and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Off he goes. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Putting the tight end in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half. And I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the toss as they look to run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back, because right now, the defense has no answers to stop them.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Seahawks have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
Tight end on the move left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
This is caught down that right sideline. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Denver 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. He connects with Mims. And he's into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The tight end Fant in motion.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Seahawks. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Set the Pirates. Set go.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. Back to the air one more time. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Seattle. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him, and we are tied. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll air it out down the middle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long. Off the play fake, here's Nick. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Timeout, Seahawks. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Quick throw, taken in. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
He's holding on to this ball for a while. He's trying to wait for someone to uncover, but eventually he just runs out of time, Mike, and that actually is going to go down as a sack, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And he'll take it on in. Cooper, pop, touchdown, Seahawks.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understand it here before the half. We don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Well, last year that kickoff would have brought the ball to the 25. Instead, this year, the offense gets it at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. He is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Connects with Cup on the slant. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. For any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will start on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Second down. Nix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing now on third and long. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Play action now. It's Nix. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Now, this looks like a design run. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
A run on first and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal. Slot receiver headed right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Valdez-Scantling on the move. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. It's Valdez-Scantling. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Seattle. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. That's taken in.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They'll go play action with Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down. Here's Nix to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The ball's out. The Broncos have it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
They'll run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Let's go.
The tight end Fant in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, the rookie out of Notre Dame, Audric Estime. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They get the opening week victory, move to 1-0. Give their new head coach a W in his debut at the helm. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.